Hello, everyone. What is happening? Today I'll be reading One Piece chapter 1150. 50. We are 50 chapters into the 1100s, and oh boy, is this a chapter I am excited for. Let's just start off by talking about last chapter. It was great. It was really great, especially those last two double page spreads, man. First of all, Scopper Gaban, great stuff from Scopper, dude. Like, I already liked this character before. I like it even more now. I just love the seriousness he had with Summers, and then with Gunko. The whole thing where he was trying not to get Colin to say his name or like refer to him as his father, but he did. And then Gunko took advantage of that, right? The seriousness, the future sight. Oh my gosh! And then unfortunately having to fail a little flashback. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so great. All that was great. Chopper's kind of relevant now, I guess, which is pretty cool. That was cool. And then oh my gosh, and then the Gunko stuff, dude. Oh my gosh, like I have so many thoughts. That was so good too, dude. Like, what is this memory, right? And then we see Brooke, and then that was awesome. And then Emu showing up, right? The Holy Land is in flames, dude. That's oh my gosh, that's crazy. And now we're gonna see all that, probably, right? We're gonna see the continuation of that. Emu is now on Elbaf, kind of in control of Gunko's body, and I don't know. We'll see what'll happen. In terms of predictions, first of all, I have no idea what's gonna happen this chapter. I'm pretty sure I have no idea. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think I just know there's a chapter this week, so very, very excited to not have any spoilers, right? But let's see. In terms of predictions, let's see by the way, the Gunko stuff, I want to say, I don't think, last, reaction, I was, I was like, is Brooke, Gunko's father, adoptive father? I don't think Brooke is Gunko's father biologically. I think there definitely is a deep connection there, like maybe like an uncle or caretakers of some sort, but I don't think Brooke is her actual father, because, she doesn't call out father when in the present. And I don't know, but I like the theory and I like the idea that this is actually Yorkie's daughter. Actually, or at the very least, not Brooke's daughter, right? But Yorkie's daughter. I think the hair is really the only similarity, to be honest. But man, that's pretty cool. So that's what I think in terms of that. And then yeah, so let's get into actual like prediction stuff. Emu, right? Emu. I don't know what Emu's gonna do. That's been the question that's been racking my head. I don't know what he's Emu or he or she. I don't know. Maybe we'll get that this chapter. I don't know what they're gonna do because it seems like the mission on Elbaf is accomplished, right? Right. I thought burning the library and the school was a part of that. Was basically them surrendering to the government. So that's happened, right? The only thing that is iffy is the Giants are still rebelling, right? We still have like Brogy's group going toward the kids, which I think might come into play. I think Emu might destroy them, right? Because we know they were trying to save the kids. They're running over there right now. But Scopper Gaban is finished. The Straw Hats are captured. Right. The only real threat on the island left is the Monster Trio and Loki. But even Loki's injured, right? Unless Chopper comes in clutch or something. But yeah, I don't. I think I don't know. I think Emu's gonna probably knock out the kids with Conqueror's Hockey or something, and maybe just slaughter those giants that are on the way, and hopefully maybe we'll get a Luffy Emu interaction. I'm guessing the Monster Trio has to come back this chapter. I think there's a strong chance we're gonna at least figure out what is going on with them. Uh, and yeah, I just want to see Emu, dude. I want to see some Emu stuff. Hopefully, again, Emu Luffy first interaction this chapter, and yeah, I'm excited. So, and as always, an L and a Rouge, please, Oda, at some point. So, let's go. Let's read the chapter. It should be a cover story, right? Yeah, we got the English version. Okay, I've not seen the title. I won't read the title. I'll just scroll down. I don't know if I don't think the title is a spoiler. I haven't gotten any word of that's a spoiler, so I think we're good. Let's see the title. Chapter 1150. It's crazy. That's 1150 already. 1150 Domi Reversi. Interesting. That I don't think that is something backwards. Domi Reversi. I'm guessing that's one of Emu's abilities, techniques, probably. That's what I'm guessing. But interesting uh, title right there. Domi Reversi. Let's see. Ooh, the cover story. Oni Child Yamato on the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 34. Yasue's sword is laid to rest at Enma Shrine in Hakumai. Pilgrimage complete. Okay. So, okay, we just fast because, okay, so we knew, Yamato, and I guess now old team page one, they were, they went from Udon, and the next stop was Hakumai. And I thought maybe we would have maybe another cover story before this one where we would return the sword, but no, we got it. We returned the sword to the Enma Shrine in Hakumai, and yeah, so pilgrimage is complete, but the cover story isn't. So we're still gonna have to go through Ringo. Actually, no, Kawamatsu. So next cover story for sure, we're gonna get Kawamatsu in there. And yeah, so and hopefully at some point we find the other beast pirates like Sasaki and Black Maria. So and Who's not with us. I thought Who maybe would tag along, but so for maybe at the end he'll maybe at the end he'll join, but right now it just seems like it's Ulti and page one. So Ulti has the hat that they're gonna give to Kawamatsu, and then we have laid the sword there in Hakumai. So that's cool. Okay, we're going on. The pilgrimage itself is now complete. That's cool. So let's get into the chapter. Let's go. Oda note this week. I went to Glaze Teru's house for Golden Week and had my fill in Hakudatte. It was as delicious as it was fun. Interesting. Glaze Teru isn't. Wait. Let me just fact check something. Yeah, so it's a Japanese singer, maybe, that he's referring to. Went to their house for Golden Week. Okay. Oda's over here doing stuff. I think last week he was talking about how he threw a party. Like he rented a garden and kind of had a little get together with the anime staff, which was pretty cool. So let's get into the chapter. Oh my god, double page spread. Of course, we're gonna get a double page spread to start this thing. The children, okay. There's giants running, it seems, toward the children, maybe. The adults have arrived, says the Shonen Jump text. So this is what I was talking about. There's still giants that are actively like rebelling, right? Even though technically Jarl has essentially bended, their knee to the world government, right? Essentially, right? With his decision to burn the buildings. So the children, thank God they're all right. So they're all, heading toward over here. These are some random, giant parents, probably, or well, they might be parents, but not be. Maybe they're not all the parents of the children that are there. Next panel, bar guy. Oh, the children are crying. Okay, so the children are still okay, although there's some little crackling of lightning I see on the left. Oh my god, these guys are literally gonna get our fodder. They're gonna get destroyed right now. Probably. I think Colin says bar guy. So guy at the bar. My daddy was pushed down into the realm of the dead. Yeah, okay. What? Yasan fell? That mean lady did it. Watch out. Dad, mama. Oh, so some of these adults are the actual parents of the children, I think. So they're all crying. They got some little lightning on the side, I see. She's floating. Oh, okay, so Gunko's now floating. Like, oh my god, that is the most like devilish thing. Well, we don't see it, but one of the giants, like, she's floating. You must have been scared. Let's get away quick. Says quit. They don't finish their sentence, but says the other one of the adults. Okay, so she's floating. Oh my god, that's the most demonic shit you probably could see at that moment. But next panel. What? What the hell? Oh no. The giant. What the heck? Why is the giant like mad at the children? And then it's. Yeah, what? What is happening? Oh, never mind. I was like, what? Okay, the giant. So the giant like comes in, and then I think he gets blasted by Imu. Like he gets like, I'm pretty sure it looks like they fall to the floor. One of the adults, and they just like, you remember how the Gorosei did that to like Sanji and that random marine. Yeah, it looks like they just, I guess, fell into, under the effects of that and just fell. There's blood, and they scream like yeah, and then everyone's like what, and then Ilvo over here says huh what, and then we got oh my god, dude, Gunko over here. So Gunko looks fine now. Obviously, last chapter they had all this like kind of shadow effect, a lot of like darkness on them. Obviously, the eyes changed, but now it seems like Gunko, the eyes are obviously different. They're now Imu's eyes, but Gunko doesn't like her face isn't like heavily shadowed anymore. Like Gunko looks normal except the eyes, and honestly, it looks like she has like the Rinnegan or something, dude, from Naruto. So that's kind of crazy. But Imu looks. I guess I'm just gonna be calling this person Imu. Imu looks over here to their left, and obviously that's probably I guess what triggered it, right? Imu looked, boom, exploded. Next panel. This is mayhem, says Imu probably, and then Imu, screams, and we got big crackle of Conqueror's Haki. Very panel wise is definitely similar in structure to the Joy Boy Haki attack. Just obviously probably maybe not as powerful. I don't know, but maybe as powerful. I don't know, but Imu screams, "This is mayhem!" Obviously because there's giants over here trying to save the children. Like what is happening, right? This is not everything is no one is people are rebelling, right? People are trying to save the children. This is mayhem. So big crackle of Conqueror's Haki. Hopefully Monster Trio feels that at some point. So next panel. Oh yeah, obviously all the adults are even the children, they're knocked out. We got the obviously the foaming at the mouth, which is a clear indicator that they are suffering from the effects of Conqueror's Haki and they fall to the floor. So okay, so hey, I got a prediction right. The kids were gonna get knocked out. I didn't know the other adult. I guess that would have been a fair prediction as well. But yeah, Conqueror's Haki, we get a little. It stretches all the way there from the branch all the way to the castle. Actually, we got to see it. We got to see a shot of Aris Castle as well. The Haki is literally going all the way over there. So yeah, that's crazy. Another double page spread. Oh my gosh. So Imu first. Okay, Conqueror's Haki. That's what happened. Oh my gosh. We got the Giants. This is Brogy and Dory. So they're together. That's why I said I was referring to them when I was saying the Giants that were coming over there. So we got a bunch of. Oh no. So Giants are running over there, and some of them. I think one of them faints because of the Conqueror. So one of them's foaming at the mouth, but Dory and Brogy and some of the others are able to withstand it. So yeah, they're running over there, but they're feeling the effects of it from even before they even get close. So oh my god, that's sick. Let's see. Jarl, obviously Jarl feels that, right? All the Jarls at the village right now. He has a serious look on his face. Whoa, what is Imu doing? What? Imu has bat wings, bro? She's like Imu grew like obviously it's Gunko's body, right? But Imu grew bat wings and like has like a pitchfork. Okay, whoa. Is Imu like a devil of some sort? We got okay. So Imu is now flying in the air, has bat wings, has a pitchfork, and like summoned like a little, like one of the Gorosei summoning circles, like a mini version of it as like a shield. I think maybe they were trying to attack her or something, and she like blocked. I don't know. There's like she summons like this freaking summoning circle thing, and she shoots out. It's like there's like little cannons attached to it, and she launches like two things at the Imu launches two things at the Giants, and then they kind of react. And oh my gosh! I'm looking at the next panel. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just read it. Imu says, I shan't permit a rebellion. Why everyone's screaming? Is this all your dream demons? Is this all your dream demons amount to, Killing Am? Oh my gosh. So oh my god, look at this panel. Look at Imu, dude. Imu Gunko. Gunko Imu, dude. Oh my gosh. So it's Gunko with large like devil bat wings, a giant ass pitchfork, obviously a devil tail, and oh my god, I think this is clear indication what we're gonna get into in terms of Imu's design, right? We had the tail, obviously. This is probably the tail that attacked Cobra and killed him. Yeah, dude. So does Imu have all these features? And oh my, that's such a sick panel, dude. Just that's so cool. Just Imu Gunko's body flying in the air, and just there's an explosion in the background as well from the attacks they fired. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Next panel, Killing Am. So actually analyzing what they said. So they said they shan't permit a rebellion. So obviously referring to the Giants that are rebelling, and Is this all your dream, demons and mounts? So Imu's a bit disappointed. Is dude, Killian, please don't die, bro. Please don't kill my man, Killian. He was trying his best, man. So yeah, Imu's just mad that people are actively rebelling, which is exactly kind of what I was thinking of, in terms of what Imu's gonna do and why Imu would be like mad and what they would do, right? So next panel, Killingham says, "Not at all, my lord. There are still many nightmare fissures left open." Okay. Says Killingham, "These monsters were born from the nightmares of this island. They are creatures made from dreams with no concept of death. I can revive them at any time. I just need to give the signal." Okay, interesting. So this is okay. So Killingham can, yeah. So I remember they were like, I'm pretty sure nightmare creatures were defeated right a while ago, but um they kept coming back, right? So it didn't seem like they were actually being fully defeated. So yeah, it makes sense. I can revive them at any time. I just need to give the signal. So interesting. So essentially, you would have to defeat Killingham probably to permanently get rid of the nightmare creatures. But is that good enough for Emu? Is that good enough of an excuse? Next panel. Okay, we got Jinbei, Nami, Brook, and Usopp. Brook, you gotta let's get a backstory going, Brook. Let's go. So yeah, let's read what's going on. Summers, shepherd those urchins. Interesting that Imu's using the term shepherd because that's literally his surname. But it says Summers, shepherd those urchins. So Summers is on the floor. Is he back together again, like connected? Because he got like his part of his torso destroyed. Well, like he got chopped in half kind of at the torso. Summers says, "At once, my lord." Huff, huff. So he's pretty beat up. He's still alive, says the other people. So the Straw Hats. So obviously they saw, Gabon, damage him, and they thought that was, he was done, right? But he's still alive. So maybe we'll get an explanation. Jinbei says, "The one in the sky is the woman from earlier, right? She's barely recognizable." So they see it as well. Yeah, Robin says, "Where are Luffy and the others now?" Finally, I was wondering last chapter. I didn't bring it up, but like, it was just really strange how none of the Straw Hats right here have mentioned like, guys, where's Luffy, Zoro, and where's Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji? Where are they? It's like they were so locked into what was happening, they just completely forgot about the monster trio, right? Which makes sense, especially for Robin, because the library was at stake, right? So, where are Luffy and the others now? Says Robin. Then Nami says, "Well, now Zoro." So yeah, Nami's trying to not to say the truth because obviously Loki, right? They don't want the Loki. We don't want to free Loki. Well, now Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji should be. So Nami's explaining that, and then Brooke says, "They're with Hyruden and his crew. This is the worst time they could have chosen to go to the realm of the dead." Wait, they're with Hyruden and his crew. This is the worst time they could have chosen to go to the realm of the dead. Is that Brooke talking? Yeah, that's Brooke talk. Why? How does Brooke know that? Am I missing something? Did he like eavesdrop or like did he eavesdrop or did he like see them leave? I don't know. How does Brooke know that? Robin's trying to. What is Robin doing? Okay, Robin's trying to do something with her devil fruit. What are you doing, Robin? Says Jinbei. Jinbei, I think, told her last chapter not to use your devil fruit. Bad matchup against Summers' thorns. Robin says, "I can't just sit here and do nothing." So Robin's still trying to do something despite that. It's unbearable, says Robin. So she's watching the library burn from in the background, which was started last chapter. Oh my gosh, yeah, that must suck. That must suck, man. So. Yeah. So we got another panel of the library burning. Next panel. Summers, Imu. So Imu's like, "It is imperative that we establish a suitable authority, one capable of striking a proper ransom for those adolescents." Crackle. So Summers is he's regenerating again. I see. He's got the little crackle, onomatopoeia, and he's regenerating again. So yeah, so I think that confirms that what Scopper's doing is delaying the regeneration, or at least like it's like damaging them. It is damaging them. It's not like Gabon is not damaging them, right? He is. There was blood everywhere, but obviously, like, if they're left alone, they could just come back together. It's kind of like, I saw someone describe, it's kind of like Law's room, right? If Law slices someone in his room, except there's blood, That's kind of what it is, because he did get chopped up, right? But and he did bleed, right? But he didn't die, right? So it's like Law's room, but you do take damage, but you don't die like in Law's room. So interesting. So Summer says, "It's just as you say, my lord. What do you do with a country that has no king?" And he's breathing, huff huff. Damn you, Gabon. That was painful. So he's thinking that he said that in his head. Just so he does feel pain, yet he's regenerating. So or maybe because Imu's here. Does Imu have to do with this? Imu's presence is healing him or something. I don't know, but interesting. So Imu's goal right now is we need to get them to listen, because clearly they're not listening, right? They're still rebelling. And then, yeah, it makes sense why, what do you do with a country with no king? There's no order, right? Even if Jarl said, burn down the library and the school, it's not like everyone's going to listen, right? Because, I mean, as opposed to if Elbaf did have a king, right? If there was one king that said, everyone, stop, maybe they'd listen, right? But it's kind of chaos right now in terms of the political structure. Next panel. Blue. Oh, Emu's talking. Blue ogre Dory, red ogre Brogy. I'm noticing that the last times Emu was talking to like the God's Knights like telepathically, and now like the speech bubbles are different. So now they're talking like aloud, in their like direct vicinity. So Emu says, "Blue ogre Dory, red ogre Brogy, I command thee to claim dominion of this island. Henceforth ye shall reign as the kings of kings of Ooh, interesting. So Emu's telling. So they are very close to Emu right now, running toward them. But then Emu's obviously right. If they have no king, it makes like authority very difficult to manage, right? And if they want Elbaf to come under control of the world government, they need to have some sort of order and some person to fall under, right, to make things easier. So interesting. That makes sense, right? Because they have now have bounties. They're probably the most infamous pirates from Elbaf. So it makes sense why Emu would, I guess, nominate them to be kings, or ask them, or maybe force them, probably. So they're running over here. I don't know what they're gonna say. Brogy says, "You're one of those God's Knights. Hey, you! All this chaos is your fault." So Brogy literally grabs Emu by just now clenching Imu in Gunko's body, obviously in his fist, and kind of now I don't know what Imu's gonna do. Is Imu gonna like blow his hand off or something? So Imu's now in his grasp. He's pissed, obviously, because what I mean, this is not technically Gunko, technically, but yeah. So Imu's the one who sent them, so it still applies. But all right, let's see what happens. Next panel. Dory and the rest of you guys run up ahead. Says Brogy. You got it, Cap. Oh, so I guess the children trying to save them. You got it, Captain. Be careful, Brogy. So Brogy's left. Oh my God, Brogy, don't. Oh, watch out, Brogy. So he's left behind. They're gonna go, I guess, save the other children. And then Brogy says, "I'm taking those kids back. How many of you are there?" Probably referring to the God's Knights. So I'm scared for Brogy right now, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see. Next panel. "Listen, Brogy," says Emu. "Go and meet with Mountain Beard Jarl. You shall take his head and raise it up high." Oh my gosh. So Emu's saying this, they're conjuring like a little, they're conjuring like a little book. Like a little book with another summoning circle, symbol on it. Oh my God, all this devilish image. I really like this devilish imagery going on here, but Emu summons like some demonic book, like just conjures it up, but what is that for? Okay, so Emu wants Brogy to literally kill Jarl, like, because I want you to be. Wait, did Emu say both of them? Yeah, the kings. So I guess literally Emu wants them to kill Jarl. That's kind of crazy. Next panel. So the book. So Emu summons his book. It starts to open with all these pages and stuff. Emu says then. So you shall raise his head up high, the Jarl's head. Then proclaim to the people of this island, we are the kings of Elbaf. So Emu's giving very specific instructions. Emu's now something's coming out of the book. Oh my God! Okay, what is happening? Is it gonna be like a weapon to kill Jarl? Like, why? I don't know why they would need that. What is happening? Okay, next panel. Brogy yells, "That's crazy talk. This is our homeland. You don't call the shots here." Okay, that's apt response right there. Imu pulls out. Okay, so there's a bunch of weapons coming out of it now. There's like a double barrel shotgun, a little dagger coming out of it. Imu picks up the dagger and stabs Jarl in the. Oh, so I guess was this just to get weapons to try to force him? Imu grabs the dagger, stabs him in his, I guess where his thumb is, where, he's clenching her, and he says, "Wah!" And then Imu says it would be intolerable to leave this matter unsettled. Points this fucking shotgun at Brogy's face. Oh my god, that's kind of a crazy panel, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, points this shotgun at freaking at Brogy. That's crazy. So then, oh my god, he shoots her. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 no! His arm, no! He doesn't have regeneration, bro, no! Dude, why? He screams in pain. Now accept my ungodly power. Shoots the shotgun. His arm not his arm, his hand, just his hand, like at the wrist. Boom, just. Oh my god, no! No! Oh no, he doesn't have regeneration. Are they gonna sew that back on, bro? Like, I don't think that's possible, dude. No, no, dude. No, that came off. It wasn't a clean cut, obviously, because it was a shotgun, so there's multiple shells and stuff. But fuck, man, no. That's crazy. That's crazy panel right there. Next, it's a giant shotgun too. Like, it's not like a small. It's a very gigantic one. Emu's like holding it like very, in a way that to accommodate for its size. But oh my god, that is crazy. Next panel. The captain's arms, says one of the giants as they, I guess, look behind or something. Oh my gosh, I had to scoot in right for a second, but oh my gosh, and Brogy's like, he's like, writhing in pain. Wait, what? Chief? Says the other giants, it can't be. The chief is tough as nails. Oh, not against like one of the final villains of the series. Emu's over here flying in the background. His arm's gone, dude. Nah, that's tough. Why'd it have to be Brogy? Why couldn't it just been some other fodder giant, dude? No, nah. So one of the giants says, "I won't forgive that woman." Then Imu says, "Thou shalt cast aside thy lifespan for a body unyielding to death. Under Mu's dominion, thou shalt be granted unprecedented strength. No longer shalt thou be bound by reason nor by common sense. Becoming a demon is truly the pinnacle of existence." Okay, he was doing some devil shit right now. Okay, let me read this again. Okay, so thou shalt cast aside thy lifespan. So for a body unyielding to death. So I'm assuming that's kind of what the Gorosei have. That's what the gods, not all the gods knights. Garland's weird, but that's what the Gorosei have. Thou shalt cast aside thy lifespan for a body unyielding to death. Or I guess that could also apply to the gods knights because they can't like be killed. They regenerate. Under Mu's dominion. And I forgot last chapter, they said Mu. I forgot that Imu, that's how Imu refers to themselves, as Mu. It's not like a translation thing. That's literally how they refer to themselves, like in terms of those pronouns. But yeah, so under Mu's dominion, thou shalt be granted unprecedented strength abilities. No longer shall thou be bound by reason nor by common sense. Oh, so it affects them psychologically too? Kind of? I mean, that's clearly probably what happened to Gunko, right? In a way. Becoming a demon is truly the pinnacle. So a demon, literally calling them a demon. Imu has like this freaking summoning circle thing. It's like kind of like Doctor Strange's like little circles that he does. Not like the portals, but like the like little circle things. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Next panel. Imu says, Kurul. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Demonic contract. What is... Oh, they're doing... Okay, so Imu's doing it on Brogy, obviously, because Imu wants Brogy. Oh, no. Brogy and Dory are cooked, bro. Giant summoning circle. Is this how Imu did it to the Gods Knights or the Gorosei? Like, we're getting a little sneak peek on it? Demonic contract. That's literally what we've been theorizing about what's happening. A demon? What is she trying to do now, says one of the giants. Oh, my God. What is happening? Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. What is happening? Girl, I'm sinking. Oh my god, Brogy's, I guess he says he's sinking. He's like he's holding his hand up with his axe and he's sinking to the floor. Is he gonna fall into this like thing and then he's gonna rise up back as a demon or something? Oh my gosh. Imu does something with their hands. like has it like this and then down. Domi reversi. Oh my god. So Domi, okay, there's a little asterisk right here. TCB says kanji reads as Black Dominion Reversion. So that's what the kanji reads. But I'm guessing the katakana or whatever says Domi reversi, right? Interesting. So Imu's, I guess, sinking them to the ground. Something's gonna happen, and then they're gonna come back up as a literally uh, as a like a follower of Imu or just with abilities and stuff. Oh my gosh, Domi. That's a cool name, Domi Reversi. Next panel. So Brogy is what is so it's like so the circle is there. He's sinking in the circle, but he's coming out the other way of it with like as like a black silhouette. I don't know if that's like a silhouette and Oda doesn't want to show it or if that's actually how they come out. But he's like going inside of it and the circle at the same time, it's not on the floor anymore. It's like this way and he's coming out of it like that. And he's like as he's coming out, like his body like looks like a silhouette and everyone's like, "Wow, boss." And everyone's screaming and he's like going through it and then next panel. Oh, then it turns upside down. So the circle literally goes from here all the way down, so they can fully like envelop his body. It is now down. It's I guess the technique is done. There's like fire everywhere, and then oh my god, Brogy is now awoken with fangs on his teeth and a little like some glint in his eyes or whatever. And oh no, none of the other God Knights have fangs in their teeth, at least that we know of. I don't think we've seen fangs, but he looks like a vampire or something, dude. Oh my gosh. One of the other... Is this Oimo saying it? It says, huh? Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Next panel. Oh my gosh, Brogy literally turned into just like a demonic creature. He has wings too. He has wings like Imu right now. And then I guess he might be regenerating his arm right now. His arm's like now floating alongside his big axe. This is a new axe he's wielding, I'm pretty sure. It's different from his other axe. He really turned into a demon, says the other giants. He's even bigger now. What happened to you, Captain Brogy? His face is scary. Give the chief back. Chief Brogy would never turn on his comrades, so obviously, yeah, he's corrupted, turned into a demon, smiling, and then he launches an attack. Oh, he just sends him flying, dude. A warrior's pride, says... I think Brogy, and then he just smacks them. They get freaking thrown across like over there. Ga ba 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 ba. I feel like I could do anything. This is exhilarating. Okay, so this is interesting. This seems different. I will say. I mean, I have thoughts on this. I won't delve into them too much, but this feels different than what the God's Knights and even what the Gorosei have, because the Gorosei and the God's Knights, they don't have fangs on their teeth. They don't have wings. They don't have devil horns. This feels like something specific right now. Like they have like even the stuff in his eyes as well. This is definitely different, and I think not only that, but also his personality completely changed. I don't think the Gorosei and the God's Knight's personality changed when this happened to them. Maybe something similar to Gunko, but this kind of feels different to what we've seen before. Wow, he took our boss. He took out Boss Dory. Dory was among them too. Was that off screen? What the hell? Because they weren't there. Oh no, I think Dory was there. Actually, or this kind of looks like Dory's helmet, although it might not be. It might just look like it, but Boss Dory's out. What the hell? Okay, so switching perspective. Oh, never mind. We were getting. It wasn't off screen. It was like Imu at the same time did the thing they did to Brogy, but onto Dory, like turned him into a demon. So now we have Demon Dory. Yeah. Let's go kill Jarl. Come on, you bastards. And oh my god. So now they have same thing happened to Dory, and then all the other giants are like, hold on, what are you saying? Chief Dory, what about rescuing the kids? You can't take something like that back. We've got to stop these two. Let's see, chiefs, huh? What? So are the other giants getting taken over as well? Oh no, they're all getting turned into demons. Oh no, we're screwed, dude. Oh no. Whip. So they're all experiencing like the going into the little circle and coming out. Like it's going out like upside down. Like they're kind of being turned over and then they're coming out as a demon, right? Whip, swoop, bunch of onomatopoeia. What? You guys too? So one of the other giants that hasn't been turned into it has, spectating this chaos. And is it because they were standing between those two? Okay, yeah. So in between Dory and Brogy, a bunch of circles summoned. And I guess all the giants that were there got turned into demons. Maybe. In any case, we've got to go. Yeah. So, oh my god, all the giants are oh my, we're done. Imu over here looking just very demonic right now. Oh my gosh, what is happening? What is happening, dude? Luffy, where are you? Where are you? What is happening? Next panel. Let's go. Oh my god, double page spread. Oh my gosh. This is the true power of Elbaf. It is not without merit. I think Imu continues talking, maybe. Oh my gosh, this double page. This is, oh my, wait. This is very reminiscent of the double page spread we got last time with the nightmare creatures in chapter 11 when they first were summoned. 1143, maybe? 1142? I don't remember, but it's literally same panel structure as last time. The nightmare creatures are still in the background, but now it's, in addition to them, it's the demons, right? The demonic creatures that are now, well, not even creatures, literally just the demon giants. And oh, I like that. I like that parallel. Like, we started with nightmare creatures, and now we have demons now. We have Fenrir still in the background, the lightning, the Nidhogg, the mom. The mom is still there. So they're obviously still here because of Killingham, but now the giants, the demon giants, are here, and then there's some giants running. So yeah, very interesting that Oda chose to like parallel that so soon. This is the true power of Elbaf. It is not without merits. Next panel. This nation shall not be laid to waste. It is to be ruled, says Imu. Obviously that makes sense considering their personality. And their knowledge that Elbaf's going to prove useful in the final war. We get Killingham, Summers right here. Let us bear witness to how they serve in the crucible of war, says, and then we got it says, continues Imu, Brogy and Dory just, yeah, they're not the same, man. They are not the same. Lord Jarl, you have to run away. Chief Dory and Brogy are acting strange, says Giants, talking to Jarl now in the village. Run away. Jarl says, warriors do not know the meaning of the word run. Dun. Actually, it doesn't even show the dun. It shows a different onomatopoeia at the end. Chapter 1150, end. Okay. Very interesting chapter. Very interesting chapter. Just very Emu-centric. I like that. I like how it's Emu-centric. We just got into it, and they are now demons. They are now demons. What is happening? I guess they're not going to fight back because, I mean, they're not going to run. They're going to fight back because that's what Jarl said. Warriors do not know the meaning of the word run. Yeah, because they're literally telling him to run away. Yeah, Elbaf is cooked. No monster trio again. Oda, where are they? Oh my gosh. I don't know how this arc's going to happen. Well, okay, at least we have a clearer path than last chapter. Now I have a little bit more clear of a path of what's going to happen. And I guess now we're going to completely subjugate everyone. We're completely subjugating them. They are now the kings of Elbaf, I guess. Dory and Brogy. Jarl's gonna die, I guess. Probably that's what they're implying. And he said he's not gonna run. He's dead, bro. He's dead. He's like, what, 300 years old? He's dead, bro. Yeah, and I guess unless the monster trio come and stop it, obviously. So I think the giants are the focus right now. Emu's not even mentioning the Straw Hats or any of them. Obviously, they're kidnapped. Not kidnapped though. They're restrained right now. They can't do anything. I don't know, man. Hopefully this all goes good. No break next week. That's great. No break. So we'll get a third chapter in a row. There'll probably be a break the week after that, but yeah, but hopefully next chapter goes kind of crazy, right? This chapter was very interesting though. The Domi Reversi, the demon guards. Okay. So yeah, that's a very, 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 very interesting, very cool chapter. We'll be back next week for the next chapter. So yeah, see you.